Hello there, BookTube. Hope you're all doing well. I myself just had a birthday last week. I've been waiting for years to say this, like any good Jersey boy and fan of Kevin Smith movies. I can officially say I'm 37. There we go. For the rest of the year, I shall annoy people, everyone I know. I'll annoy them to death by putting extra emphasis on the word 37. In case you're not aware of what the number 37 means, you're probably a very classy person, so stay that way. But if you are of a curious mind, I will find a clip from the movie Clerks explaining what the number 37 means, and I will put the link in the description box down below for you. And if you know what it means, then watch the clip again and enjoy it. But enough about dirty humor. This is a BookTube channel after all. And so on my birthday, I did a little rereading. It was a book I got a couple years ago, actually. One of my all-time favorite music artists, the man himself, Lenny Kravitz. This was like his autobiography. It came out of 2017, I want to say. It's titled Let Love Rule. That was one of his big songs from back in the 90s. Actually, I found this one in a bargain outlet. Normally, like the hardcover books probably cost you like $20. This I found at a little chain called Ollie's, like $4.99. Like brand new looking hardcover book. Yeah. Well, happy hunting, people. So I won't spend too much on the book because either you're a fan of Lenny or you're not. So if you're not a fan of Lenny's music, then there's really nothing for you in the book to be honest. If you're a fan, I really recommend picking it up because it's interesting to learn about his life. Just pointed to the book covers like his birth, his beginning with his parents, and it takes you all the way up to the beginning of his career, right when his career started taking off. So that's the time span we cover in this book, and one of the many reasons I loved it, aside from the fact he's one of my favorite music artists. It's like Lenny, he was originally from New York City. Like his father was Jewish, his mother's family was from the Bahamas. So it was interesting listening to Lenny's experience, like back in those days in New York City, he's living in both walks of life, so to speak, getting the best of the best of the people around him. Yeah, always love that. And also learn a little more about his parents too. I knew about his mother. His mother would become a famous TV star when Lenny was a little boy. His mother's named Roxy Roker. I'll find a photo of her in her for you. She became famous on a big TV show in the 70s called The Jeffersons. We're moving on up, that one. The Jeffersons, they struck it rich with a dry cleaning business and moved up to the east side in Manhattan. Let's see if I have family here for you. Actually, here he is. Little Lenny as a boy. This is him. That's his mother right there, Roxy Roker. And the caption of the photo said they were on the plane off their way to Hollywood where she screen tested for the Jeffersons. Right here. You see here too. Oh, right at the bottom of the little black and white photo there. That's Lenny as a little boy holding the guitar, performing for his parents. Cy Kravitz and Roxy Roker. His mom and dad right there. Obviously very musically inclined since he was a little boy. Oh yeah. Very complicated relationship with his father though. His father, I'll show you the father. The father was in the entertainment business, and they say he and the father Cy and Lenny, they had a little complex one another. The father seemed like he could be a real SOB at sometimes, but the man did know his stuff. As a matter of fact, Lenny tells a story later on when he's like, I guess he was like in his early 20s. He's performing in a band, and his father came to see him. The father gave him some very sound advice that changed his life. Like the father said to him, you need to go solo. He didn't get many words of encouragement like that from his dad, but when they did get him, it changed the course of his life. It meant a whole lot to him. I was looking for more photos. I just found this one too. This is Lenny as a really little toddler here. This is with his grandpa, who happens to be named Albert as well. Here he is. If you know New York City, you recognize that fountain. That is indeed Lincoln Center. I'm assuming that's grandma sitting in the back of the fountain. Let's go. See. I know, that's his mother actually. The mother's sitting right behind him. Grandpa Albert must have been a good guy. Apparently he was a big music lover as well. Yeah, I was saying before, if you're a fan of Lenny Kravitz, then definitely check it out. If you're not so much, there's really nothing much you can take away from this too, except let's see. Actually, a funny thing, one of the most important things I take away from Lenny Kravitz, like I said, I've always loved his music. I respect him even more as an adult now, especially I'm getting older now. And you look at Lenny, he's really like had a big impact on like how I look at fitness too. Because you look at the man now, he's like 60 years old. He's 60 years old. If you told me he was like 50 years old, I would believe you. Like he looks incredible for his age. He tells you because he takes care of himself. And like he says himself too, you take care of your body and you're free. You know, I mean, and I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this. I'm one of those people who kind of have like a fatalistic instinct. You know, like yeah, you're gonna die anyway one day. You know, I never did anything crazy. I always still took care of myself. Never did anything crazy or dangerous. But I always had that fatalistic instinct. But ever since I hit my 30s, you know, I realized like yeah, like I went the extra step to take a little extra care of myself so I could really live my life and do the things I like to do. And all thanks to Lenny. Like I said, you look at the 60-year-old man doing what he does. It really inspired me personally. So if anything, you take anything away from Lenny, he's a perfect example of what we can all do if we all take care of ourselves and live our best lives. In the description box below, I'm going to include a couple clips. And I've heard Lenny say once in an interview how like he has two homes. Like one's in Paris, it's very grand, very luxurious. And then he has a home in the Bahamas where his mother's from. It's the complete opposite. He said he lives off the land, he only eats out of his garden. I saw this clip. He wasn't kidding. Like he lives in a trailer, he literally only eats or lives off the land, he eats all these fruits that I've never even heard of or seen in my life before. He said, yeah, I guess guys got the best of everything. Like I said, I'll include those clips in the description box down below for you. Yeah. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up Lenny. I got my little tablet over to the side here. I think the Yankee game is about to start tonight. So, wish you all the best, people. Happy reading. And I will see you down the road. Got more tag videos and June on the Range plans ahead. So, I'm always watching your videos, see what you guys got planned as well. So, take care, everyone. And happy spring.